Hello, fellow Saiyans and other life forms. Welcome back to Saiyan TCG. And we got something special in hand. We got the Ultimate Box. Yeah, that's right. I took off the plastic from it. It came with a little overview. You get 5 new leaders, 25 different battle cards, 1 foil, 3 non-foil, 5 different tokens with 5 each. And then it gives you the how to make it into a card storage box. So yeah, it just looks awesome. You got Buu, Zamasu, Masan, Broly, Jiren, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Trunks, Frieza. You got Jiren and Goku, Vegeta and Broly, Trunks with Zamasu in black, and Gohan and Buu. And then on the bottom, you just got the sick Dragon Ball play backing. So yeah, let's get into it. I just took off the plastic. I haven't gone into it, but whoa, it's really hard to get it on camera because we got so much stuff. Comes with all these little sealed things. And then it comes with the sleeves for your binder, the card dividers. You got Goku, then you got Jiren and Vegeta, and then let's see. It's really hard to get it up. It's like a snug fit. Sorry. Probably got some of you guys dizzy, but I mean, this thing is hard to get out. There we go. So it has Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, Vegito Blue, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Gotenks, Ultra Instinct Goku. On the back, you got Baby, Broly, Buu, Cell, Frieza, Vegeta, Piccolo, Jiren, Kale, and Goku Black, Rose. Nothing inside. I'm going to take a brief pause, make the box into the card storage, put the sleeves, put some cards in there, just so you can see it. How it looks. So I'll be back in a flash. Alright, and we're back. The magic of YouTube. So, yeah, now we got cards in the binder. So, got my foil leaders. Galactic Battle Hollows. I just put as many as I could. We got set 2, set 3. Starting on set 3, I got play sets of most cards. Set 2, I'm gonna probably try to get the ones that I'm missing. I got Tournament of Power. I think I'm only missing Caulifla and like Frieza as the hollows for this set. Yeah, we got 2 Friezas missing. Then we got set 4. I'm still trying to get a hold of a lot of the hollows, so there's gaps in here, but yeah, and then I just got 2 of the one-hit destruction Vegeta foils that I could find. Everything else is either probably in my deck, at least hollow-wise. I'm going to use this for hollows. Would use it for ultra rares, but I kind of really don't like 3-ring binders. I kind of don't even like the pages. I mean, it's cool that they give it to you, but I like the Ultra Pro pages that you could put cards on both sides without them like scratching each other, because I don't really like putting cards like front to back or back to back. So yeah, there's the binder with cards in it. And then I assembled the box also. Put some of my Tournament of Power and set 4 cards in there. So you can see that you got 3 dividers for stuff. I'm probably going to put like bulk cards. Or like cards that like that are in the set but they're not really that useful at all. So those will probably go. Not saying that Vegeta's useful or not useful. Don't think that. Just because I'm going to put him in the Vegeta side, that doesn't mean that Vegeta's not useful. He's pretty awesome. But I'm just doing it. So yeah. So that's how your box would look like once you assemble it. And then you just put this and then you can move this stuff to the side. So I'll just move it out of the way. And then move on to the main part of this thing. The cards. So yeah. You get a lot of cards that are exclusive to this like box promo thing. So yeah, we got Kefla in the red cards, Goku in the green, Vegeta in the blue. We got Zeno in the black cards. And then we got Jiren in the yellow. And then we got the tokens and the little side thing too. So, yeah, well, I'm just gonna go in whatever order, but we're gonna start with the tokens. I mean, they're tokens. Not really much to talk about, but I mean, it's pretty cool that we have official tokens now. You can't just be like, oh yeah, no, you don't have to like remember like how much like power does a token have or how much combo power it has. Like you use the ghost token, he has 1500 power, no combo power, no combo costs, no level. You play this Cell Junior token, you know that it has 5,000 combo power, 10,000 power. You don't have to remember. The Shadow tokens, which do look pretty sick. 10,000 power, 5,000 combo power. You don't have to memorize that. So if you're like playing a game, hopefully your opponent will have some of these, so you're not having to remember how much power or whatever they had. I mean, of course you could look at the card to see, but I mean now you have these to actually show what a card is. So this is the Meta Matcha token from the set 4 card that was for the Lord Slug. Then we got the Chilled Army from set 1 days with 10,000 power. So yeah, we got 5 of those. We'll do it like that. So next we'll go to the red cards with Explosive Power Kefla. So hold on. So Kefla, it's when this card attacks, a leader card. Hold on, let me just focus. This card attacks a leader card. You may choose one Universe 6 in your hand, place it in the drop. If you do so, draw 2 cards. I think that's the new trend with the box promos. So they kind of have like the Frieza Universe 7 effect where you could drop a card, except Frieza's was an activate main, not a swinging thing. So that kind of sucks. If this was an activate main, that would be pretty awesome. So then, when your life is 4 or less, you may choose 2 of your energy and switch it to active mode, and then you become Explosive Power Kefla. When you attack, draw one card, activate main. Once per turn, choose one Universe 6 in your hand and place it in the drop. Then choose this card or one of your Universe 6 that gains 5,000 power and double strike. Not too bad. So, next we have the Ghost Combo Gotenks. It's double strike. When you combo with this card, if your leader card is red and you have 4 or less cards in your hand, play one ghost token in rest mode. And he has 2,000 power. 20,000 power, one cost, 10,000 power combo. I'll just put that there. Next, we got my boy, Virtuous Strength Gohan. Looks pretty sick. His is permanent. If your leader card is red, this card can attack battle cards in active mode. And during your turn, when this card KOs an opponent's battle card, inflict 1 damage to your opponent. So he's kind of like the GT Vegeta, where he could inflict 1 life. So he's kind of like, so I mean, the Miraculous Gohan does the 2, and now this one and the Vegeta do 1, but he can attack cards in active mode where the Vegeta one can't, I believe. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. And of course, for all these cards, you get 1 foil and 3 non-foils. The non-foils are after all these foil cards. So next you got Umbral Blade Dabura. He's a 5 cost, 2,500 double strike. When you play this card, if you have an Evil Wizard Babidi in your battle area or leader area, this card gains 10,000 power and dual attack. So he's a 35,000 dual attack double strike. I mean, nobody plays Babidi, but if we get a new Babidi leader or more cards that will help the Babidi deck, maybe this could come back. Next we got Rampant Evil Majin Buu, which I gotta say, this card looks pretty sick. So it is a 5 cost, 2,500 power. It has deflect, so you could use it with the with like the red blue Buu decks. And its auto is, when you play this card, if your leader card is a Majin, draw 1 card, choose up to 1 of your energy and switch it to active mode, and this card gains triple strike for the duration of the turn. So that's pretty cool. And then the last of the foils, you have the 2-drop Capricious Destroyer Champa, which, I mean, the art looks pretty sick. I like that it's like the whole card for his thing. And his auto is, when you play this card, if your leader card is a God card or a Universe 6 card, or a Universe 6 leader, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards with less than 9,000 power and KO them. And you should have just put it to 10,000, but whatever. So basically he kills the 1-drops that are Kaba, the Trunks, or the Gohan. So you kill 2 with 1 stone with this. And like I said, you get 3 non-foils of every card that you got the foil of. So you got your playset all in 1 box. Pretty nice. Next, we go to Vegeta. So we have Vegeta. Starts off in Super Saiyan Blue mode. He has Warrior of Universe 7, and then when this card attacks, if you have a Universe 7 in your energy, draw one card, and it gains 5k power for the duration of the turn. You untap 2 when you awaken at 4. Then he's Explosive Power Vegeta. I like it. He's supposed to be the Super Saiyan Blue evolved, I believe. He has Warrior of Universe 7 still again. Except now, if you have 3 Universe 7 in your energy, he gains 5k. So it goes up, and then his auto is when this card attacks, draw one card. Then choose up to one card in your energy and add it to your hand. If you choose to add a card from your energy, choose one card in your hand and add it to your energy. So basically, you could play a card, attack with Vegeta, pick one of your cards in rest mode, or your energy in rest mode. So, like, you don't have to worry about what you charge with this leader, because you could get it later, and then play a new card, and it doesn't say that it's in rest mode. So, I mean, I think that you could get a rest mode energy and then play an untapped energy, but not sure on the ruling yet. But it looks pretty sick. So we got Vegeta. Next we have the awe-inspiring Intimidator Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. People are really liking this. They say it's the new Bergamo card. But he has barrier, so he can't be popped with effects. So his permanent is, if your leader card is blue, and this is in rest mode, this card gains barrier. And your opponent's cards can't attack your leader, so they have to attack this. And then when you play this card, if you have 5 or more energy, draw one card. So we got that. We got Determined Time Leaper Trunks. Pretty sick artwork. It is a auto. When this card attacks, choose up to 7 cards from the top of your deck. Choose one Trunks Future among them and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck, and this card gains 5k power for the duration of the turn. So 2-drop 25 or 2-drop 15k attack, 5k combo, 0 cost, and he searches other Trunks. Then we got Nightmare Scythe Goku Black, which looks pretty awesome. It has barrier. Auto, when you play this card, if your leader card is Zamasu or Goku Black, play 2 shadow tokens. 15. So, of course, shadow tokens are the ones that were over here. And they have the 10,000 power, 0 combo cost, 5,000 combo. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Next we have Undying Link Zamasu. He has Indestructible, and he's kind of like the Rose Goku that was the tournament pack one. So when you play this card, if your leader card is Zamasu or Goku Black, and you have 5 or more energy, inflict 2 damage to your life, and if you do so, you can untap 4. Then we have the final of the blue cards. You have Indiscriminate Obliteration Cedra. He's the Universe 9 God of Destruction. 3-drop, 15,000 power, 5,000 combo. It's a blocker, and then when you play this card, choose one card in your life and add it to your hand. If you do so, choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost equal or less than your energy and KO it. So it's kind of like the Piccolo the Strategist, I think. So, except he's obviously a god and a blocker, so that's pretty cool. And of course, you get play sets of everything that's in the box. Alright, so we got that. Gotta hurry up. Taking a little bit too much time. Next, we got the Goku. So, it has Warrior of Universe 7, Bond 1. If you have one Universe 7, when this card attacks the leader card, draw one card and it gains 5k power for the duration of the turn. When you have 4 less, untap 2 energy and flip. Again, he has Warrior of Universe 7, but now he has a Bond 2 with Universe 7, and then he gains 5,000 in Double Strike. And then, obviously, when he attacks, draw one card. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really good card, especially with the next set that's going to come out, the World Championships. So, it's one of those weird iconic moves from the tournament where Goku did the feat Kamehameha. It gives, I think, 15,000 in critical to any green Goku. So this could become a 30k, or no, 35k double strike critical. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Then you got Last One Standing, Son Goku, in his Mastered Ultra Instinct form. 5-drop, 10k, combo, 1 cost, 25,000 power. Activate main, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. And it's a once per turn. When you play this card from your hand, if you have 9 or more Universe 7 in the drop area, for the duration of turn, this gains 10,000 power, triple strike, and its attacks cannot be negated. So that is pretty sick. Goku going all in right there. Next, Vile Replication Cell. I think this artwork looks pretty awesome, but I kind of wish that it had better skills. But, I mean, I'll probably try it anyways. So, it's 5 cost, 2,000 power, 5,000 combo for 0. When you play this card, if your leader card is an android, draw 2 cards and play 2 Cell Junior tokens with 10,000 power and 5,000 combo. 0 cost. Next, we got Broly, the Deathless Warrior. This card looks awesome. 4-drop, double green, 20,000 power. Evolves for 3 green over a Broly. When evolving this card into a Broly with a different card name from your hand, the evolve cost decreases by 2 green. And then auto, when you play this card, if your leader card is Broly, your opponent may choose one of their battle cards and KO it. If they don't KO cards in this way, they instead choose 2 cards in their hand and place them in their drop. So, unless they want to pay those 2 cards from, or unless they want to KO a card, they're going to have to pay 2 cards from their hand. So, if you manage to board wipe them and then play this, they got no choice but to drop 2. Then we got that boy, the MVP. Limitless Energy Android 17. 4-drop, double green, 20,000 power, 5,000 combo, barrier blocker. And when you play this card, if your leader card is green, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. So, pretty sick. Definitely gonna run this in androids. Then we got Elegant Assistant Hellas, the super combo for gods and maidens. So she's a 2-drop, but she's a super combo, 12,000 power. And when you combo with this card, if your leader card is a God or Universe 2, and your life is 4 or less, you may place 1 card from your hand to your drop, and if you do so, draw 2 cards, and this card gains 10,000 combo for the duration of the turn. So, I mean, that's pretty cool that you get to draw 2 cards now with this card instead of the usual draw 1. Then, of course, we got the play set of all the cards shown. Pretty sick. So, put the greens. I'm really digging these cards. I can't wait to actually make decks with these. Alright. We got the leader of Universe 11 himself, Jiren. So unlike the other card, this one, when he attacks, you may choose 1 Universe 11 in your hand and place it into the drop and draw 2. Then when you're 4 or less, you awaken and untap 2 energy. Then you have Explosive Power Jiren. When this card attacks, draw 1 card, activate main, choose 9 Universe 11 in your drop and send them to your warp. This card gains Quadruple Strike for the duration of the turn. 15k, but Quadruple Strike. So that is pretty sick. Like, Jiren having to break the rules over here, getting Quadruple Strike. I don't think any card, any leader card has Quadruple Strike. I think the best was like a Gohan that had triple. But this dude has Quadruple Strike. But it does look pretty sick. And then starting off with the yellow expansion cards, we got Indomitable Super Saiyan Son Goku Jr. He's a 2-drop, 5,000 combo, 0 cost, 10k power. His permanent is, if your leader card is Goku's lineage and your life is 2 or less, this card gains swap 8 for 5 yellow. So basically, if you're cutting it really close, you could beat your opponent, but you're down to life and you manage to save yourself somehow. You could play like one of the 1-drops that has a swap 2, go into him, and then from there pay the 5 to swap 8 to get the Mastered Ultra, or I think it's the Height of Mastery Son Goku, the 8-drop one from the set 4, or the secret rare Son Goku Jr., or the Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the starter deck. I believe those are your 3 choices for the swap 8. So could go all in for your last turn. Then you have the Space Pirate Shield. Three-drop, 5,000 power, 0 cost. When you play this card, if your leader card is Frieza's Clan, choose up to 3 cards from the top of your deck to your drop area. Then if a Frieza Clan in your drop area... Then if a Frieza's Clan is in your drop area, draw 1 card and play 2 Chilled Army tokens. Sorry about that, I had to cough and it got a little too crazy. Next we have the Elite Bloodline Cooler. 4-drop, double yellow. Hold on, let me focus it. 20,000 power, 5,000 cost. Permanent, if there are 3 or more Frieza Clan in your drop, reduce the energy cost of this card by 1. Auto, once per turn, when this card attacks, if your leader is Frieza's Clan, place the top 3 cards of your deck in your drop area. Then if a Frieza Clan is in your drop area, switch this card to active mode. So, I mean, technically you could use those with the Universe 7 Frieza leader. because he is Frieza's clan. But I mean, I don't think that those would get that much play. Then you got Frieza, Obsession of the Clan. 4 cost, double yellow, 20,000 power, 5,000 combo. When your opponent's battle card attacks, not clan. If your leader card is Frieza's clan, you may choose one Frieza clan other than Frieza in your hand and place it in the drop. If you do so, negate the attack and negate this skill for the duration of the turn. So, free negate. Maybe that could see play. Just because you could use it with, like, the Universe 7 Frieza or something. But you'd have to play other Universe or other Frieza clan just so that you could discard them for the negate. Then you got the Clownish Destruction Belmod, the God of Universe 11. 4 drop, 2 yellow, 5,000 power combo, 0 cost, 20,000 power. He has Barrier and Double Strike. When you play this card, look up to the top 3 cards from your deck, choose one among them, and add it to your hand, then place the rest in the drop area. You could use this with the Universe 11, because you both the leader and the new Jiren both benefit if you have cards like Universe 11 members in your drop. So this would be a way to fuel that. And then if you choose not to add any card to your hand, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it, so you could use it to KO instead of actually dropping your other cards. I mean, you could use it for more than one purpose. Then, of course, we got the uncommon, I mean, not the uncommons, the non-foil of all those. I mean, it's pretty awesome that basically you get them all. I kind of wish, though, that they would have done 2 and 2, like 2 foils, 2 non-foils. But what can you do? And the final one, the black pack with Zeno, the ruler of the universe. Or multiverse, since he's a ruler of all the universes. So, of course, we got Zeno. Then you got Zeno making plans about to obliterate somebody. His permanent is you can only use cards that have universe as part of their special trait. So, can't use anything else. You can only use Tournament of Power cards, basically, and extra cards that have universe, I guess. Which, that might be hard, because, I mean, you can't really run any extra cards, because they don't have... Except for, like, the Universe 7 Representative, I think, is the only extra card that actually has a universe to it. Then permanent treat cards with the universe as part of their special traits in all areas. Which, actually, I have a question about that. Like, if you play a card that says that your leader has to be, like, a universe, does that count as basically, if you play it with Zeno, that it counts as having that universe? So, like, the Krillin from Universe 7, I think you have to have a Universe 7 leader to get its effect. I wonder if you could actually use Zeno and still pop the card with its effect or not. And then they have no specified cost. Then when this card attacks, a leader card, place the top 2 cards of your deck in the drop area and draw 1. You untap it, or you awaken at 4 and untap 2. And you got Zeno, ruler of the universe, with the 2 Zenos. Pretty cool. Again, you could only use cards with the universe trait and no specified cost. When he attacks, you place 2 cards from the top of your deck still into the drop area and draw 1. But then its activate main is once per turn, choose up to 10 cards in your drop and send them to your warp, and your opponent must discard 2 cards from their hand to the drop area. So that would probably be like a strategy for at the end of the game, your opponent only has so many cards from like blocking things. You use the ability, they have to drop the rest of their card that they have, and then you can go in for the kill. So we got Zeno. Now for the black cards, or the black battle cards. We got Forced Absorption Demigra, 5-drop. He doesn't have Dark Overwhelm or Overwhelm. 1k 10,000 power combo, 30k 1,000 power, or 30,000 power. I don't know why I said 1,000 and k at the same time. And he has triple strike, but his auto is, if your leader is a demon god, which the Demigra leader is the only one so far. One of the cards says a Toa leader, so we might get Toa in the next set. So if your leader is a demon god, you could choose 15, and you have 15 or more black cards in your warp. Choose all your opponent's battle cards, including cards with barrier, and combo with them in your combo area. So if your opponent has like a board, like say you're playing apes or something, and they had like barrier, like if they were playing the King Vegeta or whatever, or if they're playing other cards that have barrier, you could combo with them if you meet the other two specific things. So this could go for like an ultimate game ender, especially with the triple strike too. So I'm really looking forward to use this. I've been building a black deck. I've liked black since the Masked Saiyan. I thought that deck was pretty fun, and I definitely think that the Demigra one could work really good. Speaking of Masked Saiyan, we got Forced Ejection Masked Saiyan, which that card art just looks pretty sick, I have to say. He is a 3-cost, but he also has Overwhelm for 3 for the cost of 1 energy. Activate main once per turn. If you place an energy card, or if you place the card in your energy during your charge phase this turn, and you have less energy than your opponent, choose one of your opponent's energies and send it to your warp. So mainly, most people have been talking about this for the SS3 Goku matchup, where they automatically start with 2 energies in their drop, or in their energy, because of the Goku's ability, where you could discard 1 and put 2 cards from your energy, or from your life into your energy. So basically, your opponent plays a 2 energy, goes to you, if you play like a leader that mills 3, or if you have like one of those cards that mills the top 3 cards from your deck, I believe like Mr. Popo or one of those cards, like similar cards, then you could play this, and then you could discard one of your opponent's energy, so then you both have 1, and they don't have the drop on you the whole time. But I mean, of course, they'll still have the untapping from that. But I mean, I see that this could work in other decks, because I mean, even if you just go second normally and you're not playing an SS3 leader, like, it's your turn, you both have 1. Wait, does it say? You do have to have less than your opponent. So I see it, yeah, I think this could only work as for the SS3, actually. But I mean, it's still pretty cool. If by some reason you don't charge a energy your turn, like, you could use this to just kill their energy too, especially if you get them down to like 1 untapped energy for their negate. Then no more negates, and you could just bust through your opponent's defense. Next, Smiling Madness Toa. Card looks pretty amazing. 4 costs, Xenovolve 4 over a Toa. Has double strike, 20,000 power, 5,000 combo. When a card evolves into this card, if your leader card is an android, your opponent chooses one card in their hand, place it in the drop, then you choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less and gain control of it. So, I mean, it gains double strike. Since you have to play it with an android leader, you're mostly going to play it with Mira since he is an android. And then with a lot of people right now are running with like lower cost cards because the game's so sped up that you kind of need to play lower cost. So, I mean, you have to evolve it for 4, so that might be a problem, but I could see it being used, especially if you manage to play a deck that can control long enough for you to actually get to this far and then take control of their cards. I could see it being used. Then we got the Force Destruction Mira, which I gotta say looks freaking sick. Like, you got like Goku's like Ultra Instinct looking hair, like when he's Super Saiyan, and then he's got like the fur too. Like, no lie, I think they just basically made Mira into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, except with just Super Saiyan hair. And he's a Xenovolve for 5, or you could hard cast him for 5. He has triple strike, and then when a card evolves into this card, if your leader card is Toa, which is how I said, spoilers that we're probably getting Toa in the next set, or in another set possibly soon. Or an android, if you have 10 or more black cards in your warp, choose your opponent, or your opponent chooses 3 cards from their hand and sends them to their warp. So hand destruction again. Probably you'd want to evolve this on top of the Mira. I think it's like the Overrun 3 Mira that drops a card, so then you could drop 1 card, evolve into this one, drop another 3 cards, so then you basically took 4 cards out of your opponent's hand. But yeah, he looks pretty awesome. I definitely think that maybe the Toa and the Mira could work, especially with the like the Union Absorb Mira that's in the set 4. And then, of course, we have the last black card of this one, which is Topo Unleashed. 5-drop, EX Evolve for 1, and milling the top 3 cards of your deck to the drop. He's a blocker barrier, and then when you play this card, or auto, when this card evolves into this card, if your leader card is Universe 11, so the Jiren, and you have 8 or more Universe 11 in your drop, draw 2 cards, and for the duration of the turn, this card gains double strike and critical. So, that is pretty sick. Like, besides the Jiren, like, this, the Jiren Secret Rare, or Super Rare, my bad, and the leader, like, just are gonna put the hurt on you if you manage to get them back to back. Like, the turn before, you could play the Topo, destroy your opponent, get their cards out of their hand. Next turn, play the, if they survive, play the Super Rare Jiren from set 4, quadruple strike them. They survive that, then you activate the Jiren's main and then hit them with the quadruple strike again. So you have to defend against a double strike and 2 quadruple strikes if you can make it that far. So that would be pretty sick. And then, of course, you get the non-foils of every card. I mean, pretty awesome that you can just basically get this product and you're all set for copies of this. You don't have to go searching for more copies unless you want to get like all foils, which part of me does kind of want to do. They look so awesome. But I definitely think that this product is worth it. You get so much stuff. I mean, you get a box to store your cards. You get this cool binder that has like the foil. You could put a bunch of your cards in it. Instead of having just a plain binder, you got one that's Dragon Ball Super based. You can put your cards, and then you get a bunch of exclusive cards, a playset of them. You get tokens that you could use, that you can now use. You get different leaders, and then you get a whole bunch of cards that you could use to boost up your deck. I definitely think this is worth picking up, especially if you could somehow get it for cheap. I know it's going for like, well, the MSRP is supposed to be like $100, but I think I got mine for like $65 or something like that, and I actually could have gotten it cheaper, because when I got it, I actually saw that like eBay had like a thing where it was 15% off stuff, like items, and I could have got it for like $10 cheaper if I would have waited like one more day, which really sucks. But I mean, yeah, if you can get this cheap, that's even better on you, on your part. But yeah, you get so many amazing cards. The binder is pretty awesome, just being able to hold all your other stuff. And I know, some of you will probably be like, why didn't I put my super rares in the binder? I did say it, I don't really like how the binder works. I mean, I don't really like the rings. I feel like your cards are more likely to bend because of the pages. I actually bought this the other day. Is an Ultra Pro binder. But see, I like how you could put one card on the front, and then it has that little like layer in the middle, and then you can put your other cards on the other side. Just have a bunch of stuff. There's stuff in decks and other stuff like that. But yeah, I'd rather put my cards in something like this. Got promos and other stuff. I'm definitely gonna put the cards from this box in this binder. But yeah, I definitely think that you should pick up this product if you didn't. It's pretty awesome. I definitely think that they could come in handy, or if not, just get the cards that you want. You could probably get it for, and if you're just going for specific singles, maybe it'd be more cost effective for you to just get them by themselves. But if not, and you got it, you should pick up this product. It's pretty awesome. So that's it for this video. I know it was pretty long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm gonna I should have something else on the way right now. I forgot to say today was my birthday, so I decided to do something super crazy and ordered a tournament kit for the 4th volume one, the newest one. It should be on its way too, so stay tuned for that. And then they've released a new Gohan Pop, the training one where he's training with Piccolo when he's a kid, and definitely got that on the way too, so stay tuned for awesome stuff. This is Bruce Ellis. Till next time.